is day 3 of the strike. Last day is tomorrow. Now, we have seen mixed results, right? That I didn't expect anything but mixed results. Some cities have stood strong, right? Really strong. Tomorrow, there's a massive strike at Denver International Airport to support the strike. We have put the word out to unions, organizations. These guys are rallying on Saturday, made the Denver headlines, right? Uber and Lyft drivers plan to strike Saturday at DIA. And what they say is that Uber and Lyft drivers plan to strike at DIA on Saturday, adding delay possibilities. That means if passengers get pissed off about the strike, or if people read about the article in the Denver newspapers, right, we've done our job. And the job is to keep the story in the headline. So massive thank you to everyone that has gone out there and has actually switched off their apps. Many YouTubers have chimed in, which is fantastic. A lot of them have made videos because I announced the strike, and I'm super happy that people are jumping in and having an opinion. No matter what the opinion is, they're talking about it. And the more people that talk about it, the more we connect with the public, the media, the TV stations. Here, as you can see, these guys are running the story. A group of drivers of Uber and Lyft plan to protest against the apps they drive for Saturday at Denver International Airport. I don't care what you call it, strike, protest, boycott, all the same thing. Let's get the word and the discussion out. Why are these people standing up and slapping these companies down? Boom, boom, boom. Why? Because they are not paying us. Ladies and gentlemen, right? Here in the United States, it looks like this. It's like an S sound, right? You know that cashier sound. They're not paying us. And there ain't no safety, right? These are the things we are striking over. Now, they anticipate that 400 rideshare drivers are standing strong in Denver tomorrow. Now, we pushed the press release out. We've got worldwide coverage. We made noise. And one thing that Uber and Lyft hate, DoorDash hates, Uber Eats hates, if you drag them into the media and out them, right? They hate that. They absolutely hate that. They cannot stand that. The strike is being organized through Colorado Independent Drivers United. Thank you for standing up. An official union composed of more than 300 rideshare drivers, a leader with the group expects several hundred gig drivers to participate at the airport. Wonderful. Where? At the commercial lot between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. If you're in Denver, Colorado, that's where you show up as a gig worker, right? Between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. at the commercial lot. Drivers are protesting the app's business model, which has been criticized for taking a hefty chunk. Here it is. Hefty chunk. That's what we're talking about, pay, right? And hopefully they get a couple of sound bites in about safety, right? Now, there are certain markets where I've seen more desperate drivers, right? In Miami, for example, there's a massive, and you know, come on, man, Cuban community, don't chase every effing dollar there. You're not that desperate. Go out there and fight, right? Go out there and do something. Don't just lower the bar and accept every trip. I'm disappointed in Miami, right? Disappointed in Seattle, where people have reported people are just taking all the trips. But then there have been other cities where they said we haven't seen cars on the road. It was a fraction of the drivers airport. So mixed results, not all over the country, you know, unified internationally. No, mixed results. But I am happy with mixed results, because as long as we get these sound bites out, as long as our contribution gets under their skin, and they know that this guy here, right, has a freaking loud mouth. I own that, but it works, right? Every 6 to 12 months, we have been keeping the conversation going, right? All these YouTubers, not all of them, there's 1 or 2 channels that have really changed direction, and they're only doing like dash cam footage, right? Dustin, I don't think you would run this type of strike, or whatever your opinion is. I can't, it's more gone off in a different direction. You get a lot of subscribers like that. You make a lot of money. but the advocacy, right? Fighting for drivers goes missing, right? It really does. And I love the guy. Listen, we used to, right in the beginning, man, be on the phone back and forth. During the days we were making referrals, we'd talk to each other and figure out how to make more and more referrals, how to fine tune our referrals. You can change over the course of the years, right? Why do you think that a lot of these YouTubers have evolved and changed over the years? It's because of the company's behavior, how they treat people. Once upon a time, under Travis Kalanick, for example, drivers were making money, right? Then they got more greedy and greedier and greedier and greedier. Investors got greedier. Dara assigned himself $2 million for security, $42 million salaries. They got extremely greedy on the backs of drivers, right? So we are allowed to evolve. Back in the day, as I was making $15,000 to $30,000 a month on referrals, no lies, right? With 8,500 videos, 9 YouTube channels. Show me anyone that was making 20 to 30,000. There were 2 or 3 in San Francisco with them making the same money as I was, right? 30 grand a month on referrals. So you milk it, right? You got to take care of yourself. You're taking care of yourself. You're hustling out there, right? Trying to figure out how to make the most dollars. We always have figured out how to make the most dollars in rideshare, right? We adapt, we change, we adapt, we change, right? But when they started this mistreatment, this abuse, this manipulation of the algorithms, people got more and more upset, including myself. I'll take ownership right there. But here, not to take away from their excellent efforts in Denver, thank you. Drivers are protesting the app's business model, which has been criticized for taking a hefty chunk of gig workers' fare. Up to 60 to 80% of fares have been taken from drivers, right? The workers are also demanding Colorado's Public Utilities Commission use its authority to enforce Colorado's Transportation Network Companies Act, which requires rideshare apps to be transparent about fares. Thank you. They are no longer transparent, right? We talked about this in this press release that you drivers pay for. They are not being transparent about their fares. So we got to keep the pressure on them. We got to keep these talking points in the news. Hey, companies, right? Hey, guess what, dear rider and passenger? They're not being transparent, right? They're charging you an arm and a leg, and they're not paying us. So let's talk. Let's talk about the issues. The group is asking fellow Uber and Lyft drivers to turn off the apps and not to take rides during the strike. That's what I've been asking for. Other guys like Pedro San Diego say, hey, keep the apps on and cherry pick. Look, we cherry pick every day, right? During these few days, we can actually take it. Stephen Lopez is in the house. Thank you. Limited Detailing's in the house. You know, Pedro was saying, and this is, I will have this argument with him one-on-one anytime, because he has absolutely no understanding on how press releases or how the media works. I don't think the guy has a company, right? If you are doing business, if you're a businessman and you want to launch a product, a service, if you want to announce something, you use the press and the media. I've done that for, since end 80s, right? Since I've been 22 years old, I've been using the press, the TVs, writing press releases, right? You got to get this out. We got to keep these issues alive. Every 6 to 12 months, whether we protest, strike, boycott, and all the other YouTubers jump in and have the opinion, it is good. We are talking about it. We are keeping these issues alive, right? And it's all fine and dandy when you have a YouTube channel. I had one guy, I'm not going to even give him 5 cents of attention, but I have one guy out there saying, oh, I must be spending all day long making these videos. Like this is how the guy makes his money. Incorrect. I spend maybe 1 hour a day, or in all honesty, producing 2 to 4 videos. Takes me 1 hour. I've got it down like a formula. Then I probably spend another hour interacting, answering emails and text messages from drivers, right? So this is not where I make my main money. You know, you will make on YouTube $3,000 to $5,000 a month. For me, in the scheme of things, $3,000 to $5,000 is nothing when I compare it to some of my other businesses, right? So I'm doing this as a hobby. I'm doing this because it's fun, right? I'm enjoying getting under their skin. It is great to be a voice for drivers or an advocate, right? It's very rewarding for me to stand up for drivers and gig workers and delivery drivers, right? Because I get to channel your voice. You may not have a YouTube channel. I have one, right? You bring me the stories. You bring me the issues, the complaints, the suggestions, the ideas. I channel them, right? That is why I'm here, right? I'm a channel. I'm a facilitator, right? I'm not any glorified YouTuber. In fact, I have far less subscribers than many of these. But one thing I do is make the most noise, right? If you would ask any guy at Uber executive management, these attorneys know me. They know me well. I've received threats, letters, everything from these fools. They know who I am, right? Now, do they know who each and every one of these YouTubers are? Maybe. Who knows? Maybe. But if you're out there poking the bear, showing the public what these companies are doing wrong, you're on their shit list. I am on their shit list, and I am proudly on their shit list, right? You know, if I can expose these flaws of Dara Khosrowshahi, Logan Green, Tony Zhu, and all these other CEOs, if I can expose your failures, right? If I can funnel drivers into lawsuits and get them settlements, I'm doing my job correctly. That is my calling. That is why I am here, right? And the one thing I'm really good at is engaging the press and the media. I had one driver who was beaten up, well, in fact, several drivers, if they were beaten up by a passenger or hurt or whatever, get it out there on national news and embarrass these companies, right? Many of the stories that I've broken have gone nationally. Some of them have actually gone internationally. They don't like that. They don't like that when you make noise, right? So we're good at that in this channel, and you guys are great at bringing the juice, the meat, right? Right, that we can throw into the lion's den. We need stuff. We need meat to throw into that lion's den so that the frenziness breaks out and they talk about in the public. Oh, wow, I did not even know this. I didn't realize that the drivers get so little. I didn't realize that the people are standing up at Denver airport because of this and this and this reason, right? This is why we do it, ladies and gentlemen, right? We're not getting paid for this. We're doing this because we're advancing the bigger cause. And the bigger cause is that people are underpaid. Gig workers are underpaid, and they're not being kept safe in their cars, right? I'm breaking another story tomorrow morning about a mother who lost her child, right? Because she ordered fentanyl. It's become a big thing, ordering fentanyl through Uber Connect. These CEOs are so disconnected. They don't know what their platform is used for. It's used for peddling drugs, right? Another mother loses her daughter. It's sickening. This is why we have these channels. This is why we keep these stories alive, because they are failing us, ladies and gentlemen, on safety. They are failing to pay us. This is why and some other good news. Going to run the story tomorrow as well. Finally, they found the DC Karen. They know what she looks like, right? This disgusting individual, this racist bitch. She is outed, right? She is outed. So the video is going to run tomorrow, but there she is, right? Now she doesn't look 100% white. In fact, her accent sounds, I don't know, it almost sounds a little bit British. I mean, are you here on a visa? Kick her out. We don't need this trash in our country, this DC Karen. Thank God he now finally put it all out into the media. There was a lady filming from the balcony. Now we have the drivers, and we get to see what the driver says about this chick. This is her. I hope you lose your job if you're here on a visa. Kick her out. We don't need this trash. Kick her out, right? Brief little announcement here on another front. Let me just, it's Black Friday. Who dropped some serious cash today? Who went shopping on this Black Friday? I certainly did. I spent a little bit too much, but I bought all the Christmas presents. I feel like I've got really, really good deals there. I'm trying to load something that's taking a little bit longer than expected. That's okay. But if you go to Gig Rocket, or if you see one of my, yeah, she got caught. If you see one of the previous videos that I made, I pushed out, here it is, the Black Friday, Cyber Monday code for Gig Rocket from today, Black Friday, right through to Cyber Monday. You can use the code, which is BF Black Friday CM Cyber Monday 22, which stands for 2022. So BF CM 22 gets you 50% off all my, there it is, David Villa beats me to it. BFCM 22 gets you 50% off all my courses until the end of Monday night, right? Now, back to the strikes. I'm just happy and grateful that all these YouTubers, Hannibal is, Hungry is jumping in, Pedro, Sergio Money Club, Chris, Rideshare Hub. This is how we generate noise, right? That's all we're trying to do, is generate noise to get stories out there, right? And I don't like that job. I don't like being the front guy for this, but somebody has to do it because the others are certainly not initiating this, right? This is all initiated, these type of strikes, because someone stands up, and that someone just happens to be me, because I have a freaking loud mouth, and I'll own that, right? Now, in my neighborhood, I showed you a video there, I think today or yesterday. I pushed it out, that with my cars, and you see that there, I made the video with the Escalade, the Toyota, the Tesla. Those are the 3 cars I use the most for my business. Katie's in the house, smacks down 20, US Army disabled veteran, and I don't appreciate this type of treatment. Good. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for speaking up, right? I'm going to put that towards what we raised is what we paid, ladies and gentlemen. I think we raised like $350. Sure, we could have raised more, but it's fine. We paid for the press releases, we paid for the riders, and we did it, right? We did it. And then again, thank you for throwing down 20, much appreciated. Now, so in my neighborhood, we have a lot of animals in my neighborhood. Got donkeys next door, goats. It's like a big farm here where I live, right? Thank you. The Lost Angels throws down 2. I wonder if the strikes have an effect. They've had great effects in certain cities. There are many cities that did not participate or just lukewarmly participated, but there have been some cities that really, really stood up. But the main thing here is that we did connect with the media. Another story, see, there's 400 people tomorrow in Denver. So yeah, if people say, oh, this has been a complete failure, absolutely not. We've made a ton of noise, been on Fox. This is, in multiple outlets, not just here in the United States, but in Australia, New Zealand, Britain, and even in Brazil, we've had people reporting. Now, in my neighborhood, this is our most beloved friend. And I'm just going to put this out there because this is marketing, right? This is how they're going to find the guy who shot our peacock, right? $1,000 reward for the person that shot our peacock and broke his collarbone. Apparently his 3 kids, we're not quite sure yet, contacted the sheriffs. We set up a GoFundMe page, right? I'm not promoting the GoFundMe page here because this is local. This is my neighborhood. But this is our friend, right? Some of our neighbors call him Tango, some call him Kevin, some Romeo, some Pete, some Alma, some Lara. No matter what you call him, he's been our beloved member in our community for years, right? And it's with a heavy heart. It's with a heavy heart that I can say that people shot him and tried to break his bones. The vets came through, rescued him. He's still alive. He's being treated. But this is like our little neighborhood friend, man. He's a sweetheart. He walks around. He opens up his big... put the links to which one, Katie? So, you know, I've checked I have 7 cameras in my house. I checked all the things to see. We suspect it was 3 kids. I mean, thank God he's alive, right? He's just such a carrier, such a beautiful, beautiful animal. We feed him. He's vocal. He entertains our whole neighborhood. We've got people walking goats. We've got donkeys next door. I mean, it's great. I grew up on a safari lodge. My mom sold a safari lodge a year ago. We had it for 30 years. I grew up with elephants, giraffes, zebras, wildebeest, water buffaloes, cheetahs, lions, leopards, everything you can think of, right? Once in a while, I'd shoot a buck, make like a nice meal. But like, I grew up with animals. I love animals. And the fact that, you know, I moved to an area where we could get a large property and there's a lot of animals, and I am bringing in a lot. I bought this new property that I showed in so I can bring on animals. I want more animals on the property, and I'm going to go out and get more peacocks as well. But it's disgusting. It's disgusting, right? And this is marketing. We're going to find the guy. We're going to find the guy who shot our peacock, right? Because he was like a character in our neighborhood. Right, we got the sheriffs involved. We got veterinarians involved. We're gonna save him. We are definitely gonna save him. Right. So, if you're in my neighborhood, if you have any leads, if you're the mother or father of some kid that shot our bird, we're coming after you. Right. And proud to report on Friday, I had a big court win. I won another court case against an individual. She knows who she is, right? Got further restraining orders against a couple of other punks, right? Sometimes you got to spend the money and slap these individuals down because they think they're above the law. David V, I'm in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Shout out to Fort Lauderdale. So thank you, Denver. Thank you to all of those people who are going to be there tomorrow and Saturday on the last final day. Remember, the strike was November the 23rd to November the 26th. Some people did all 4 days. Some people did 2 days. Some people did 3 days. But we're costing them a lot of money. We are making a heck of a lot of noise. That's what we do well on this channel. And again, I'm super grateful to Pedro San Diego, to Riot Shihab, to Sergio, to Harry Campbell's channel, for everyone jumping in, to Hannibal, all of those guys jumping in and making noise and talking about this and keeping these issues alive. We're going to keep them alive and we're going to shove them. Chicago's in the house. Hampson Liberal. How are you? I salute you. Satfan's in the house. They must have thought it was a turkey. I mean, yeah, maybe they thought it was like, thanks for standing up for us. You're welcome. Thank you for being part of the movement. Thank you for keeping these issues alive. You are appreciated. So anybody been following the World Cup? I've been getting up at crazy times, right? Totally crazy times. Watching all of these games. Saw Brazil won. That was a good one. Today is super exciting match. United States, England held them 0-0. They did great. The United States did great. Scott Stone is in the house. Offsets Wednesday. We'll be off through Sunday. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for standing up and telling these people, you know what? Do something about it, right? Do something about our pain, our safety. And it is great to see a lot of warriors, fighters, soldiers stand up. I salute you. Thank you. And thank you to those YouTubers that have brought the opinions into this. We really put the amplifier on this one and made a lot of noise. right? Maybe we didn't get every driver to participate. That's okay. But we made a lot of media noise, and we made Ecuador, Netherlands. Great game. Great game. Wow. Ecuador brought it to the Netherlands. Netherlands was scared at one. We need politicians involved. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Politicians, where are you? Where are you hiding tonight? Get involved, politicians. Legislators, councilmen, senators, congressmen, get involved in the issue. Don't stand by and tolerate the abuse, right? So, you know what? I can tell you something. We made a heck of a noise. We made a heck of a lot of noise. And that, my friends, I'm super proud that you all stood together. Rider, driver, still on strike in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Michigan in the house! Awesome. So, good. Denver, you rock. All of those reporters. Let me just give a shout out to, let's say, one reporter in the mix. Paulo Zialcita, thank you for writing the story. Thank you to all those other reporters and that for writing a story and keeping our issues alive in the media, right? Now, again, there was some YouTuber. I mean, you know who you are. I'm not going to give you a shout out because you don't deserve it, right? Like at 1,000, if you have 1,000 subscribers and you've been online since 2016 for 6 years, right? You've less than 200 subscribers a year. That means people are not watching your channel. That means people are not taking you serious. And then going out and trashing my channel, right? We were actually doing some work. We were actually getting shit done, right? I find that astounding that people would like whore themselves or pimp themselves out in some channels just to try and get a couple of views and subscribers, right? And then tell me, oh, this is how I make my money. I spend all day making videos. No, I spend 1 hour a day because it's fun. I got it down. Got my little YouTube studio, building a new one on the new property. And it's just fun, right? It is a lot of fun when you know that people are, reporters are writing on the story, right? Whether you call it strike, protest, whether like San Diego, Pedro San Diego did a good one. He said, hey, keep the apps on, but decline, right? Pretty much the same thing. Said maybe in a different way, right? So it's good. It's all good for the collective effort. 61 people, 23. This is what this thing looks like, right? It's called a like, thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up, right? Give it a thumbs up. Now, some fun facts here, right? This particular channel almost has 59,000 subscribers, right? It's definitely, as a standalone YouTube channel, maybe in that top 10, right, of the gig world, right? There are some people with 100,000. Katie throws down 5. Thank you, another 5. I appreciate you, my brother. But what a lot of people don't know is that I have 9 YouTube channels on gig work, on Uber and Lyft. Collectively, those 9 channels have 8,700 videos produced in all those years, right? Collectively, those 9 channels that I operate have over 250,000 subscribers, right? That happens still to be more than Dustin. Dustin's on 200,000. Harry's on 100-something thousand, right? This particular channel has 59,000 channels. So we are making noise across the board. And if everybody chimes in, like I said, even if there's like 10 YouTube channels that chime in and make a video, we've reached 1 million subscribers. That is exactly what I wanted to achieve. I wanted these people to jump in and just talk about it, right? Even if they bring their opinion in, they are talking about it, and we've achieved that. I'm telling you right now, we've connected with 1 million subscribers through these channels. That is exactly what we wanted to achieve. Not with this channel alone, absolutely not, right? You're not going to reach 1 million people through this channel, absolutely not. I know that. But where we connect with a couple of million people is, look, got this article running in the main newspaper and online in Denver. You got the other one, you got the other one in Fox News, you got this one here, you got the one in LA, right? So collectively you pick up the people. Mr. Smart is in the house. I like that. Great name. $2.99. Much appreciated. Thank you. You make a donation, I will make the noise, and it goes all into that gig strike fund, right? Not here to make money, my friends, on the strike. Not in my own pockets. No, I pay in. Every single time I've called for a strike, I can assure you I have paid in. But I'm always proud that 75%, at least 75 to 80% has been paid by you, right? You made this happen. Not me. Collectively, we made this happen, right? I am just the microphone or the megaphone. That's all I am. I'm the facilitator. So you bring me the meat, you bring me the juicy stories. I can use the platform to push them out. Just like sponsors approach me and say, hey, can you use your channel to launch this legal service or make that announcement or this product or this service? Yes, bring it. Just bring it, bring it, bring it. Gig workers, my friends, my subscribers, bring me the stories, right? Bring me the stories. Are you a new YouTuber? Share your channel with me. I want to highlight you. Somebody sent me the story about DC Karen, about that racist bitch. We broke it. We pushed it straight out on this channel, right? Exposing these type of people. Mickey Vicky in the house. Mickey Vicky in the house. Dude, I'm going to do the Mickey Vicky dance. Do the Mickey Vicky. Do the Mickey Vicky. There we go. Mickey Vicky smacks it down. Much appreciated. That's me banging, head banging. Head banging Tony Zhu. Head banging Logan Green. Head banging Dara Khosrowshahi. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Right, so we're making noise around the globe. Got my Australian buddies jumping in, we got the South Africans jumping in, we got the Canadians jumping in, we got the New Zealanders, the All Blacks jumping in, we got South America, Mexico, making the noise, making the samba, my friends. Hit the like button. Dun, 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 dun. Looks like this. Looks like this. The like button looks like this. Cherry, cherry, cherry pick. Decline, 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 right? Strike, 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 protest, 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 boycott, boycott, boycott. They don't like that. They do not like the fact that we are connecting with the public. Hey, public. Hey, dear public worldwide. Guess what these companies are doing? Let's tell you. They do not like that. Ladies and gentlemen, they do not like that. They do not like us making noise. So I had an amazing Thanksgiving dinner, extended family. At least, I would say there were at least 30 people at the Thanksgiving dinner. We had these stations lined up all over. Here's the kids lining up, getting the food, right? My kids lining up. And then we had all these round tables we put in the house. We had we fired up the jacuzzi. Everyone's in the jacuzzi, partying. We had a lot of people in the jacuzzi, having a good time. We what else did we do? So where was the table? Let me share with you. So this is mi familia. That's my entire family there, husband, wife. And we got my sweetheart, Danu, then the lady facing you right in the front, that's Gwen, and there's Ryan. You know, Ryan's been in several of my videos, and there's Dylan, and there's Leon. That's the entire family. That's Thanksgiving. Thanks, and let me just say thank you. Thank you to you. Thank you for being part of the channel. Thank you for helping raise money on GoFundMe and supporting families members have died or lost because of Uber or Lyft or other companies. Thank you to you, because you all rallied around these gig family members and you lifted them up and you paid for their funerals, and you helped, So thank you for just, thank you, Mr. Smart. Thank you for, being part of the movement to better our job, right? To make rideshare, to make food delivery better, to make Instacart, Amazon Flex, Shipped, DoorDash, Postmates, Grubhub, Uber, Lyft, Ola. Thank you for making it better. So that's my Thanksgiving message to you guys, right? That you've really rocked it. You've really come to the table and put your money where your mouth is, right? Or just brought the ideas, the suggestions, shared in the social media, done something for the collective good of all of our extended gig family, which comprises millions of gig workers worldwide, right? This is a gig channel. There's many other great gig channels out there. So as long as we can be advocates and try to lift up our brothers and sisters, not push them down, but lift them up, we're doing the right thing. And for that, my friends, gratitude. Scott Stone in the house. Smacks down 55999. Thank you. Hallelujah, baby. Hallelujah. Smacks it down. Viva Las Vegas. Gerald's in the house. He did his part in Vegas. I salute you. Thank you, Vegas. Vegas came out strong for us, right? Is this live? You bet it's live. Have faith in God. It is live. We are alive. It is live. It's a live feed. Now, Miami. Why so many Miami drivers on the road? I'm new to YouTube. Welcome here. You're welcome. You're part of the big extended family. Welcome. We welcome the individual. So Miami, why did you not participate on any level? I didn't see people in Miami share the news. I didn't see people in the Miami protest, boycott, strike, whatever. Why are there so many freaking desperados in Miami that just like, oh, don't want to hear about it, don't want to see, don't want to talk about it, right? There's certain cities that are just like more desperate than other cities. I don't get it. Listen, LA stood strong, Vegas stood strong, Denver stood strong, right? Yeah, I don't know why. What's happening, Miami? Don't give Miami a bad name. Baba Jinda's in the house. Anyone from the DMV area says Mickey Vicky. David Villa says the rent there is high. Is it? Is it really high in Miami? Have faith in God throws down $2. Thank you so much. We welcome you. Tom Heineman's in the house. And what does Tom say? He says Columbus, Ohio has a lot of drivers on the road too. The food is high. Okay. Or Miami is greedy. DC here. Mickey's from DC. So give us a shout out. Wherever you're from, let me give you a shout out, your name, your city, whatever you've done, right? Whatever you've done. I am not working. I'm not doing any private trips, no ride share, no nothing from November 23 to November 26. I've got to walk the walk, right? Got to walk the walk. So I'm here and I'll be here tomorrow. And when am I going to go back to work? On Sunday. I've got a couple of trips lined up on Sunday. Out of my fleet, by the way, I have 58 plus another 3. I have 61 vehicles, right, that I own and operate. I've told my drivers, if you can, I can't force them, but I said, strike or do something. At least go out on social media, do something, right? So, and I mean, you can do the math. If you've built out a fleet with that many cars and you're charging $600 a week, do the math. That's ka-chink, ka-chink, ka-chink. Have faith in God throws down another 99 cents, right? There's so many ways to monetize this. You can start a fleet. You can be a private limo driver, an Uber driver, and a Lyft driver simultaneously. You can start your own YouTube channel. You can set up your products on Amazon. You can start your own website. You can start your own courses like I did on Teachable. If you have 10 or 11, 12, 13 different income streams, can add up to a lot of money per month, right? You just have to put in the hours. Cannot be lazy. Got to bring a lot of ambition into, a lot of dedication into the job, and you set up all these verticals, all these money-making verticals, right? It's completely possible. So just try it out. Just try it out. It is not impossible, my friends. So I'm going to share with you, I'm going to be doing a video very soon. This is my beast that I'm working on. It has a Pontiac 400 engine in it. Still got a long way to go, but maybe if you can look a little bit closer, look at that. Look at it's out of snake skin. The entire car is wrapped out of alligator skin. The white and the black is all alligator. View from the back. Interior is not even done, right? This is one of my classics that I'm working on. Then the nose is not on yet, but look at this beast. Look at this beast. I'm going to make some wonderful videos. Now we have 3 shops. We have one on Ventura and Tahanga, business partners and I. We have one in Long Beach at 793 Redondo, and one on Lincoln in Santa Monica. All 3 of our mechanic shops facilitate, do what they call like, what do you call it again? I'm blanking here. You bring in your car in, we do a checkup, we give you that page, and then you upload it to, what is it called? Inspection. All 3 of my locations do inspection. It's how I get to meet so many of the drivers. And when they come in for the inspection, right? What's it? No more $5 aid trips. Then, hey, do you want a free tire rotation? You want us to check something out? You want us to check up your oil? So we do this at all 3 locations. I can tell you we've helped thousands and thousands and thousands of Uber drivers over the last 10 years, right? At these 3 locations. We have fixed many Uber cars, whether it's a Honda Civic, whether it's a Toyota Camry, whether it's a Suburban. People come in, they know me, they know me by name, and they come into our shop and we help them get the car out, right? So salute to my mechanics, salute to my team, to Michael, to Ruben, to Alex, to Nick, to the whole gang. Thank you for keeping all those drivers on the road. Thank you for servicing their cars. Thank you for doing their inspections. We don't talk about that much, but we're actually doing a ton of stuff behind the scenes. How did it originate? All through the channel. Love you back. Love you back. Love you back. So, Uber and Lyft drivers plan to strike on Saturday. Listen, Saturday is the last day. I'm glad that they jumped in. Better late than never, right? Went from November 23, November 24. Today is November 25th. Final day tomorrow, Saturday. And then, hey, go wild on Sunday, whatever you want to do. Some people said they're striking for a week. Some people said they strike for the whole weekend. Some people said they only strike on Turkey Day. Whatever it is, thank you. Thank you. Honda CR-V, great car. Great car. Was going to get you many, many happy miles in that car. Restaurants think they can survive without drivers. Alrighty. It's been great. My wife just texted me. Oh, she's out at Six Flags, Magic Mountain, with the kids doing roller coasters while we're doing a live feed. We have 33. I know we can get to 40. We need another 7. Another 7 likes to get to 40. So smash that like button. We have 54 people in the house. I salute you on this Friday night, right? Katie says at least give 1 or 2 days and make up the others. That's it. I like your attitude. We need to get some union and control of those MFs. Just check what TLC's done in New York. Exactly. See, don't tell me you cannot change anything, right? You got to whip them. It's like death by 1,000 lashes. You whip Dara's ass 1,000 times, and you see those cuts on Dara's ass, and his ass starts bleeding. He's going to say, "Stop! I give in! I surrender! My ass is hurting! My ass is bleeding!" Shut up, bitch. Until they start listening, we're going to lash them. We're going to lash them. We're going to hit his ass 1,000 times over. Right? That's how we are going to get to them, my friends. We're on 40. Thank you. We got 7 in a row there. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. We just got 7 likes within like 2 minutes. Woohoo! Sounds. I love my sounds. I'm sorry, but we need to be tougher. We do need to be tougher. We do need to be tougher. I do not disagree with that. I agree we do need to be tougher. But in order to be tougher, it really means that everyone has to be on board, right? Everyone. Now, the W says they call me Weed Dash. The Weed Dasher? Do you sell weed? Oh, by the way, watch my video tomorrow morning on Uber Connect, where the company is funneling fentanyl through to children, right, through Uber Connect. Like, Uber Connect is like the easiest way to push drugs. And I call him the triple D, Dara the drug dealer, right? Because they launch all these products, right? Scooters, bikes, cannabis, but they don't test them. They don't manage all of those platforms, right? It's just like, let's throw another piece of spaghetti out there and hope it sticks. Can we settle on whether it's best to strike with the apps on or apps of what messes up their system? Par Balon, it's good. And my answer to that is both. It's both, right? It truly is both. I know it's both. Because what messes with them, if whether you're off and costing them and making no money for them, or whether you keep it on and you're declining 80, 90%, like, what's the difference? The bottom line is you're hurting them in the pocket, right? So I can fully agree that both, whether you call it strike, boycott, protest. San Diego Rancho Bernardo, I know that place. I've been there. I've driven customers down there, right? As long as we keep those fires, right? Those fires, they will be screaming. Dara's going to go like, what? Exactly. Right, so how bad it needs to get for drivers to wake up? Well, at some point, it's like rock bottom, right? I'm telling you right now, please correct me if I'm wrong, please. I really want you to correct me if I am not speaking the truth here. But I feel like at the moment, it's 70% for the company, 30% for the driver. I've seen 2080, ladies and gentlemen. Right? I've been looking at all these screenshots. The guys that drive in my fleet are showing me the screenshots. And when you start speaking to the rider and you're like, oh my God, that is what the rider just paid? This is what I just got? That's when you get angry. That's when you get upset. When you actually find out what the passenger or the rider is paying and what just showed up on your app. That is when you get pissed off, right? That's when you get amped up and say, what the F is going on here? Listen, it's 70 them, 30 us. Or it's 80 them, 20 us. This 50-50, it's already gone. The 60-40, it's already gone. It's more like 65-35, 70-30, 80-20, right? Once upon a time, under Travis Kalanick, years and years and years and years and years and years and years ago, it literally used to be 75% us, 25% them. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. You know, the one thing is when you like show lots and lots of screenshots, especially people just declining, right? Declining. I declined this. Why did I decline this trip? Doesn't make any sense, right? Time I spent on this, the money I get for this doesn't make any sense. Decline, 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 decline. Why did I not take that DoorDash delivery? Doesn't make any money, not including a tip. Decline. So the more we talk about that, the more YouTubers talk about. That's what we really did with the strike. We really shone the light on that, right? Is, you know what? Decline, 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 or switch off, switch off, switch off, switch off. Both scenarios, the company is losing a boatload of money. A boatload of money. Used to be 20% when I started in 2011. Listen to that. 2011. I want to give you a shout out here. Mickey Vicky says, it used to be 20%. They're only taking 20% from you and puts down a year, 2011. Right? Somebody else just said they take 27.5 here in OZ. They've got to be taking more than 27.5, or maybe your take is 27.5%. Fire Cell 5 says we should protest City Hall for a raise. Amen. David Villa says, we have said this before on Facebook groups, but seems like Uber doesn't want to listen. Yeah, they don't want to listen, and they keep on ignoring it, but it's hurting them more and more and more. Why? Because we are connecting more and more with the public. We are educating. Listen, my friends, we are educating more and more passengers and riders about their corrupt ways, about their... Oh, Australia? Nathan Young, thank you. Driving us. Shout out to our friends in Australia. So guys, send Australia much love, because Australia always stands strong and they fight. I love the Australians. Always in South Africa, always loved playing rugby against Australia. The nicest guys. You battle it out in rugby, and afterwards you go for a beer together. The best. Nathan, we appreciate you. We love you. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to my Australian friends. We fight for you. We fight alongside. Good. I mean, if Australia fought for better pay, it's because they fought. But we don't see the price. Okay. I see. So strike in Chicago is a total failure. Okay, so Chicago's not one of the strong cities. Appreciate you saying that. Colin Brazier says, my car, my gas, my insurance, my investment, my maintenance, my time, my customer service, my labor, my license, my registration, my phone. Uber does what? So true. So well said, right? All of these factors that you are contributing, and Uber does what? We're on 45. I know we can get to 50. 5-0. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bitte. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 alsjeblieft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 s'il vous plaît. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 por favor. There we go. 5. I've asked in 5 languages. Hit it up. We need 5 more. We're already on 48. New subscriber. Thank you. Neko Guru, we welcome you. We have a new subscriber. Let's salute our new subscriber. We are here to make money. We are here to help you make money. We are here to get rid of the bullshit. We are not putting up with Dara's. Just to give you an idea, Mr. New Subscriber, those are some of the things we do on this channel, right? How do you guys have Didi? Not in the United States. Didi is overseas. There's Didi, Ola, or some of the bigger ones overseas. Bolt is another big one overseas. How is Didi in Australia? Is it going good? I like, when I get these messages from Upside, just made another 42 cents on gas. Guys, I have the link below to the Upside app, right? I like that always. When you always get, going to make another 42 cents. I get them all day long. Pays for a lot of the gas. For some of my cars, at least. Gideon's in Australia. Please like this guy's post. He's done a lot to help us. Appreciate you, Katie. So, wherever you are, thank you, wherever you are. 51. I'm going to slowly start winding it down. I do Want to say thank you to Denver tomorrow for standing up. Where are they meeting in Denver for the strike? They are meeting at the commercial lot, at the airport's commercial lot, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So if you are in Denver, show up there. Pancho's in the house. He's my brother. Pancho is my brother. We were on Telemundo on TV together. Dara Trash. Hey, Pancho, did we not do well at that strike in LA, you and I, right, with the Spanish station? Here you have the rideshare professor that understands a little bit of Spanish, can't speak a word. And then Pancho, the savior, jumps in and is rapping away in Spanish with Telemundo. And we're bringing all the points across. Love the guy. Pancho's a legend. He says, yes, and we will do it again. I love this guy's attitude. He is a fighter. He is a brawler. He is not afraid. That's my guy, Pancho. Love you, Pancho. Happy Thanksgiving to you and the familia. Appreciate you, my brother. We've got a little group of drivers in that. Once in a while, we'll meet up at In-N-Out or with coffee at Starbucks. It's great. It's great to connect and reconnect and reconnect. Keeping it alive. Keeping it alive. Show me the money. Great show, by the way. Sergio, if I was a little bit hard on you, don't take it personal, right? I respect Sergio. I love what he does. Chris, I don't know too well. Chris said 200 people are going to participate in the strike. I just said flat out, you're wrong. Don't start spreading misinformation. But Sergio, to me, is a rock star because he stands up. He's not afraid to fight. So, that you got to just take me as I am, accept me as I am. I am rather crude. I am rather blunt. I am rather loud, but I do it for a reason, Sergio. I call people out for a reason, so we all get involved and put on the megaphone. The more people, the louder it gets, the more ripples in the water, the more noise we make, the more people we reach. Sergio knows how I roll, right? I'm all about marketing and making money, right? And I put in my years to do my business, my master's in business and my master's in psychology. I put in the years, right? I put in the years of education, and then at some point you got to reap the rewards, right? And marketing just happens to be one of my favorite subjects, whether it's social media marketing or just regular marketing, and that's changed since I've been involved since Army days. I was the head of the funds and institutions of sponsorships at the age of 19 years old, right? I led a team of 20 people, raised 30 million in 2 years. I was 19 years old, right? Always been about marketing. One thing I've noticed since that sweet and tender age of 19, I'm 53 now. Geez, that's a lot of years that have gone by. But marketing has changed. Marketing has developed. Certain things are still around. Newspapers around, TV's around, but social media has changed and grown bigger and bigger and bigger, right? A lot of people are spending their marketing dollars in social media. Now, let's just see here. Oh, nice. I see that. So we got some people, which is great. Some people are already using the code BF Black Friday CM Cyber Monday 22 year 22 to get 50% at gigrocket.com. That's my company. And whether you want to sign up, there's GigRocket. Boost your potential. Enroll now in the best gig training courses. There it is. There it is. This is how we do it. So yeah, hit it up there, hit it up at GigRocket. Put in the code. And a couple of cool stories coming out tomorrow. Denver's in the house. Denver, you know what's going on tomorrow. Stand with them. There's going to be about 400-500 people. Gerald says SUV XL to airport, 5 miles, $8.31. No mas. You know why? Because you're spending that money on gas. You know, the video that I made, I don't know if you guys saw the video that I made. One of my clients just texted me. That means they need a trip. They need a trip. They need a trip. It means I made this video. I'm sure you guys saw this. For my fleet, you know, for see, all my cars are branded. Drivers, and they can also. And when I have private trips, you really want them driving on 3 platforms. When you have a fleet. When I am driving clients, I take the magnets off. My vehicles are always branded. Obviously, so I'm gonna go a little bit forward to the next one, right? This is the one that I use for kids, exclusively for kids, like big groups of 7, 8 kids. The Sienna, and then the other one that I use more like for executives is my Tesla, and that's the property that I just bought. I'll be making videos from this. That's my Tesla. So those are the 3 cars that I use a lot. And if I can have the Cadillac off, I'm saving a lot of money because that 6.2 liter engine chews gasoline like no other. With the Sienna, when I'm driving kids, I'm getting about 36 miles per gallon. With a Tesla, it's all battery electric, so I'm paying for the electric charge. So, you know, the savings, if I get to switch the Escalade, literally pay for the car payments. Most of the cars that I buy is cash at the auctions. The Toyota I got for $45,000. I put $30,000 down and financed $15,000. So over 4 years, that's nothing. Small little payments, right? A little bit of cash flow. I didn't throw down the whole 45, but I paid 30. And for the Tesla, I paid cash, and for the Cadillac, I paid cash, right? So, by the way, like right now, the financing charges are ridiculous. For homes, for cars, it's not worth 6% or higher interest rate. It's not worth it. It's not worth. So if you can, cash is king. Put as much cash down, right? If you have to finance 10, 15,000, okay. But the rates are terrible at the moment. Terrible. If you're buying cars, buying houses, terrible. Like literally in 1 year, just went straight back up. I mean, you could literally, some of my homes are refinanced a year ago for like 2.6%, 2.5%. 2.5%. A year later, if you're buying a new home, it's 6% or higher. Look at what's happened in 1 year. Oh, scary. So yeah, be careful what you sign there, my friends. Please be careful what you sign. But yeah, those 3 cars is what I mix it up during. Sometimes I drive all 3 cars in one day. I switch it up, right? Lexus Hybrid is amazing car. Amazing car. The speed in the Tesla X is just insane. I enjoy it. I'll take on any car on the road if they want to race at night. Shouldn't, but I do. The Sienna does not have crazy power. Gypsy Lady, thank you, Gypsy Lady. Gypsy Lady throws it down. 500 kilometers in 10 hours, wow. So 500 kilometers is about 350 miles, right? It's 1.6 kilometers to the mile. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's 1.6 kilometers to the mile. So if you're driving 500 kilometers, yes, you're driving 350. Those are some days I'll do 350. Definitely 350, 400 miles, which is 500 to 600 kilometers. Sounds exactly right. Mickey Vicky says, Lux Black, Lux and BS Comfort. Comfort is paying less and less and less. And they rolled out this big comfort and, you know, it's just paying less and less and less. Got a Sunday booking, but problem is I already believe I have clients. Let me just check my calendar here quickly. We have 58. Dos, por favor. Zwei bitte. Deux, s'il vous plaît. Twee, alsjeblieft. 2, please. 2 likes that look like this. And then we're on 60. I'm just checking if I can fit this client in on Sunday night. It's not a day that I'm excited to drive because Sunday is the first day I'm going to drive again after the strike. But man, it's busy at the airports. Why? Because that Thanksgiving weekend is over and people are traveling. So can I do it? I can. I'm going to tell my client Bobby, super wealthy guy in Sherwood, that I will do that. I will do it. I will do it. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Thank you to Hannibal is Hungry. I really liked your video. I made a quick video for you. Gave you a shout out. To that other fool that just decided to trash me, who does not know me, right? 1,000 subscribers in 6 years. Dude, wake up. And he is an army boy. It's only but I respect that he's a veteran. But man, do you have a mouth, dude. I can't believe the amount of shit that comes out of your mouth. He knows who he is, right? Let me not give your title away here, your name away, because I've lost every ounce of respect for you. Like, nobody's going to follow you, not in the next 5-6 years, because there's certain things you are doing which people are completely anti. I'm not going to go into that, right? But making assumptions, right, about my character. Like, I spend all day making these videos to try and make a couple of dollars on YouTube. YouTube's my hobby, sunshine. It's my hobby. I don't count on the $3,000 to $5,000 I make on YouTube per month, right? That pays for certain bills. It pays for the electricity bill, it pays for the water bill, pays for a couple of bills, but that doesn't make me money. YouTube is not making me money. It pays for some bills. So, you know, you gotta do better than that, or do the research on me before you come and quackity quack on the internet. But with 1,000 subscribers over 6 years, you're irrelevant in my eyes. People are not following you. There's no traction. There's no attraction to your channel. You know who you are, right? You've got a big loud mouth, and that's about it, right? And I looked at some of your videos. They're all over the show. Oscar's in the house! Quickity quackity quack. Sene Bobo's in the house. El Jolly's in the house. Thank you. We've made a lot of noise, my friends, in the last week. We've had a lot of YouTubers jump in that have a lot of subscribers. We've got great articles like this out there. We pushed the press releases out in 6 countries: United States, Canada, UK, Australia, New Zealand, and Brazil. The maximum package, the most expensive package that we bought, unfortunately only allows a maximum of 6 countries. I wish they would push it out in more countries, but I had to select 6 countries. And one of the reasons, why did I choose Brazil? I chose Brazil because it has probably one of the worst safety ratings, right? I'm big on safety. I'm big on better pay for drivers and safety. And this is why I included my Brazilian friends and subscribers, because what Uber is doing to you in Brazil as far as safety, it's disgusting, right? They should keep, I mean, Brazilians, It's dangerous to do Uber in Sao Paulo or Rio de Janeiro or some of those other cities. Uber is not keeping you safe. That's why I included you in this press release. But unfortunately, I could choose 6 countries only. And because it was an English speaking and English drawn up press release, we chose 5 English speaking countries: United States, Canada, UK, Australia, New Zealand. Next time we do another one with 6, maybe, throw Europe in the mix, South Africa. Yeah, we want to reach as many people, but we're not doing it all at once. We're doing what our budget allows us to do, what we raised collectively. That's how we rolled this campaign out. And we're going to keep the story alive every 6 months, right? Now, the one, some people may know this, but a few years back, I started working with a team of developers under the title was called GOAT, G-O-A-T, greatest of all time. We're working on code for a new rideshare company. We rolled that into the local driver. All of that code, ladies and gentlemen, we got a co-op, C-O-O-P. We got a co-op going in Canada, and we chose Canada specifically as the testing ground, as the beta testing ground, and we rolled it out in one city. I made a video about this. So for the last 3 years, we've been signing up drivers worldwide at the co-op. We are actually making money in Canada. We're not losing money like Uber and Lyft. We're actually making money. Now, there's only 300 drivers, 1,200 restaurants, but we're making money. And this test pilot project that I've been part of in Canada has been extremely successful and now rolls out in Vancouver and Toronto, and we get a little bit more traction, a little bit more income. We're going to come over and actually start off and launch it in California. In California, you need big money, big insurance to roll out if you want to become a rideshare company. No jokes. California is expensive, but California, I believe, is where we can really, really generate a lot of attention. In San Francisco, we can bang heads with these companies, go straight one-on-one or one-on-two. We can go to San Diego, we can go to LA, we can go to the Inland Empire, we can go to Orange County, you name it. So immediately get it going in Canada. Jump around, go New York, Illinois, Chicago, Florida, and get it snowballing. But our pilot project of the co-op that I co-founded 3.5 years ago is extremely, extremely successful. You want me to make another video, follow-up video on that? I'll gladly will. Many of you have signed up for the co-op, and I appreciate your patience. It's all about patience and timing. I wish we could roll that out tomorrow in the United States, right? But we are not, the big investors are not there anymore. They have seen what Uber and Lyft and other companies have done with their billions. They are not they are not the tens of millions, not the hundreds of millions, and not the billions. The investors are gone because they've all been burned by companies like Uber and Lyft. So you have to run and operate this company organically with a lean and mean team that really understands marketing, really knows how to bring in the drivers, really knows how to bring in the passengers. And we've done a great job in that first city. So, Florida, yeah, I'd love to come to Florida. Love to. It's all about timing. One thing is we're not going to run a company where we have negatives every quarter. No, we've actually made money every quarter since we started. Profits, yes, profits. Don't have the supersonic salaries, not the $42 million ones, I wish. Uber has no quests. There's no bonus. Can anybody show me bonuses or quests this week by any of the companies? Nothing. I mean, they're doing nothing over Thanksgiving. Nothing. What are they throwing at you? How are they incentivizing? We're on 68. 2, please. Dos, por favor. 1, 2, bitte. 1, 2, alsjeblieft. 1, 2, por favor. 1, 2, s'il vous plaît. Hit it. Need 2 likes here. We're on 70. Mickey Vicky slaps down some cherries. Slaps down. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oscar says, be careful when you talk to passengers about how the TNC companies screw you. Some will call and point the finger on you. Good point, good point. Good warning there. Daytona, music engineer, welcome. Says, no promotions this weekend. What? No promotions? You know why there's no promotions? They have no money. They got no money. They got no money to entice you or come out and drive. There's no money. The wells are dry. Boise's in the house. El Jolly. Dylan Gannon's in the house throwing down those lightning bolts. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Jojo's in the house. Eric's in the house. We're on 70. I love it. We're on 70. Sigma Bick is in the house. Uber and Lyft said, uh-oh, you drivers want to go on strike? Then, what do they say? I want to see. Then no bonuses for you. Oh, good luck. No cash for you either, Uber or Lyft. Don't drive, you ain't make money. We ain't driving, you don't make money. We ain't driving, you ain't making money. How can you donate? Thanks, Oscar. Well, there'll always be a GoFundMe link underneath. There's a Venmo, there's a Zelle underneath the links, or you can do it straight through the channel. We probably raised about $370 and paid for everything. We paid for the press releases, we paid for the riders, we paid for it. I think it's the first time I'm not putting in more than $100, me personally. When I started the strikes, I think the first time I put in like about $400. I raised 100, put in 400. Now we raised like 400, 350. I had to put in less than 100. It's working. The entrepreneur says no Uber bonuses in Cincinnati, Ohio. What's up with that? Why are you not taking care of Cincinnati, Uber and Lyft? Like, why are you ignoring Cincinnati? Maybe they just ran out of money. Or maybe it's just the Greek. Indy's in the house. Love Indy. 70 rides for $30. Indy's in the house. The Enlightened Savage. I like that one. The Enlightened Savage. Uber bonus in New Jersey. Do 3 deliveries and make $5. Wow. Ooh, $5. A lot of money. A lot of money. Not enough money to get us out. Sorry. Sorry, Uber Eats. 175 for 90 rides. Life's good everywhere. What city? Life's good, everyone. 175. Katie Langer says $0 in the OC. Wow. Denver striking tomorrow. BMVA. Don't forget to strike tomorrow at the airport. 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the commercial lot. D. Guerrero's in the house. No bonus in North California. Shout out to my brother Guerrero. Thank you. Always sends me tons of articles. Great supporter, great fighter, great soldier. D. Guerrero in the house. Australia, we have 3 rides for 20 Australian dollars. They're giving us pennies. That's it. Like, what's up, Uber and Lyft? Where's the money? Show me the money. Like Sergio says, show me the money. Show us the money. 70 rides for $30. That 70 rides for $30? Like, wow, that's a whopping 50 cents. That's a great incentive, Uber. 50 cents. The good times are over. The good times are over, says Eric. Dara Trash will take all the money. Pancho says it. Pancho says it as it is. No bonus because Dara Trash is taking all the money. Thank you. Thank you for speaking the truth, Pancho. Pancho is always direct. He punches the truth out there. Hey, my boy Kevin Lorena is fighting on December the 2nd against Dubois in the UK at Tottenham Stadium. Who else is fighting that night? Tyson Fury is fighting that night. So give him a big shout out. Kevin Lorena, my boy, my friend. Waymo rideshare. Yeah, it's going to be autonomous. Waymo. Waymo is owned by Google, right? Isn't it? Where's my boy Kevin? Who's following the soccer? There've been some crazy results. Germany gets beaten by Japan. Argentina gets beaten by Saudi Arabia. Iran beats Wales today. Like, what is going on in this World Cup? Netherlands draws 1-1 to Ecuador. I think I've missed 2 games since the beginning. The 2 a.m. games are the toughest. Get up in the middle of the night. I can get up at 5 a.m., no problem. I can get up at 8, watch the one at 8. I can watch the one at 11 a.m. But the 2 a.m. games, brutal. See, what do we have tomorrow? Let's check it out. What games do we have tomorrow? I think let's start off with the 2 a.m. game. Tunisia, Australia. Australia is going to win that. Shout out to Australia. Your team's going to win that. At 2 a.m. That's California time. That's 5 a.m. on the East Coast. Then at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is like 8 a.m. on the East Coast, Poland against Saudi Arabia. Poland's going to win that one. Then we have at 8 a.m., which is 11 on the East Coast, we have France against Denmark. Oscar throws down 10, much appreciated. Oscar, thank you. Thank you, Oscar. France, Denmark, any bets? France is going to win that. That one is at 8 a.m. Then, the one I'm excited about. Argentina, Mexico. Argentina against Mexico. Argentina is going to win that because Messi's been so embarrassed. He's been so embarrassed on the world stage, Argentina. That's 2-1 that game. I predict 2-1 for Argentina. Mexico's a great team. Love them. Then, on Sunday, I don't know, soccer fans, Japan against Costa Rica. Japan is going to destroy Costa Rica. They're good. Belgium against Morocco. Belgium's going to win. Then we have at 8 a.m. Croatia against Canada. Croatia, that's going to be a draw. Croatia, Canada. Then Spain against Germany. That's when I predict another draw. I predict 1-1 in that one. We shall see. I have been surprised in this World Cup. I have been surprised. Timothy Graffius in the house. Welcome. I always enjoy Timothy Graffius' contributions. Chaz is in the house. KD is in the house. Got a lot of good people in the house. My wife just returned. I can hear the car. Wifey, are you here? I heard a BMW just pull in. She's a fast driver, that one. Jeez, I don't like driving with my... She drives way too fast. Way too fast. This chick drives insanely fast. Laura! Nothing yet. Argentina's match would be an awesome game. It's going to be great. Just love everyone. I appreciate it. Good. Sharing the love, spreading the love, the way it's supposed to be. We got 75 likes. Do you think we can get it to 80? Do you think we can get it to 80? In fact, if we get it to 80, I actually go to bed. My aunt drove me to San Jose Airport in a Porsche 911 Carrera. Beautiful, beautiful car. Laura! Laura! Wifey! Laura! No answer. Wife's not answering me. Laura! Laura?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We're live. Just want to see if you're alive.
Hi, got my teenage daughter.
Got her teenage daughters. San Francisco Airport. Gwen's back they're all back from Magic Mountain. Six Flags. Surge right now in LA. That's pathetic. This is surge right now in LA. Thanks to Nick. $2. Come on, man. Come on. $2. $2. Pathetico. Pathetic. 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 Light it up, light it up, light it up. Fire and cherries, just hit those emojis as we go out. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. We're on 80, and I'm out of here. I've been going for 85 minutes, almost 1.5 hours. My voice. Laura's in the house. Salute Laura, my hottie wife. She's an amazing lady. Amazing, amazing woman. Very blessed to have her as my wife. Great woman. Very lucky guy. Grateful. Thanksgiving. Thank God for giving me such a nice wife. Lucky. Got very, very lucky. Brother, it's COVID. Geez, I thought COVID was over. I thought COVID was wiped out. COVID, what's that? What is COVID? Come on, guys. Show your appreciation. Hit it. All right, my friends, I salute you all. I'm going to give you a massive, massive round of applause to every single person that was in this live stream tonight. You rock, you rock, you rock, you rock, you rock. Check it out. Yeah, that's for you, yeah. You rock. I love you all. I appreciate you. You guys genuinely rock the house. The best audience one can ever ask for. My awesome subscribers and friends. Thank you. Have a great, great, great weekend. It's Friday night. Whether you're striking or not striking, whether you are cherry picking or not cherry picking, whether you're accepting or declining, I wish you an amazing weekend. Right? You, your family, your extended family. The strike ends tomorrow. One more day. If you can squeeze it out, then Nidal's in the house. Appreciate you all. Oscar, thank you everyone that contributed, everyone that participated, everyone that shared on social media. Massive gratitude. Thank you for making noise. Thank you to Pedro San Diego for bringing in your video. Thank you to the Rideshare Hub. Thank you to Hannibal. Thank you to Harry Campbell's channel. Thank you to Sergio. Thank you to Chris. Thank you for all those people making noise. Thank you to the press. Thank you to the writers. Thank you to the reporters. Thank you to the TV stations. Thank you to the press releasing company. Thank you to GoFundMe. Thank you to all the people that made noise. Noise. We made noise. And tomorrow, Denver. Good night, my friends. Good night. Love you all. Tomorrow, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. If you're in Denver, be there at the international airport. I love you guys. You rock. You really, I could not ask for a better audience, right? And seeing that it's Thanksgiving, thank you for giving me your energy. Thank you for giving me your input. Thank you for giving me your suggestions. You rock, my friends. Ship's leaving the harbor, going to bed. He's tired. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Sleep tight. Salut. Have a good one, my friends. Adios. Auf Wiedersehen. Gute Nacht. Buenos dias. Thank you. Tot ziens. Goeie Nacht.